A new trailer for the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has just dropped, and in this trailer it's all about gameplay. It's 6 minutes of all the features and fun that you can have with the game. And after watching it, I think TT Games knows they've created probably the best LEGO Star Wars game to date. It is an understatement to say that this is so much content in just one game, and it is very clear the delays were absolutely worth it. So in today's video, we're going to be covering some of the features you might have missed in the trailer, as well as a quick rundown of everything they showed for us today. And of course, if you're a massive Star Wars fan, why not join our Discord? A ton of people in the server are playing Star Wars Empire at War right now, so if you're looking to play against other people on that game, definitely join our Discord. The invite code will be in the pinned comment down below. But with that out of the way, let's dive right into the video. So one of the biggest things that this trailer actually revealed is all of the planets that are going to be available in the game. But before we start discussing what planets there are, one thing that's quite important is the episode select menu. We have 9 options to choose from, starting from episode 1 all the way to episode 9 across the entire 3 sagas. But then if we take a look a bit further down the trailer, we can also see the galaxy map with all the planets revealed. In the previous trailer for the Skywalker Saga, they didn't show all the planets available on the galaxy map. There was about 5 or so with question marks on them. We made a video about this and we guessed pretty much every single one correctly, apart from Ilum. Ilum is not on the galaxy map despite it being the Starkiller base in the sequel trilogy, and in fact it's instead Takodana. Besides that, all of our other guesses were correct. But what's really interesting is if we take a comparison between this trailer and the previous trailer, we can actually see some differences between undiscovered planets, and that being the very obvious red section with lines across it, which indicates that only certain planets will be available in certain episodes, which makes a lot of sense because we don't see Coruscant in the original trilogy films. But if we take a look at the galaxy map from the previous trailer, we can kind of guess that this is either episode 8 or 9. That's because Exegol is not era locked, it's just not been discovered yet, but planets like Jakku or Coruscant or Takodana are completely blocked off. That's because it probably didn't show in either of those 2 films. But in the most recent trailer, we do see all the planets available on the galaxy map. In the trailer, you can unlock planets as you journey through the saga, which makes me think that this is some sort of free play game mode where you're not era locked in any way, shape or form. Next up is space travel. Now we really haven't seen any space travel gameplay in the Skywalker Saga. Now in this trailer, they show you 2 forms of transport. One by just simply jumping into a vehicle and then a cutscene playing, and another with you actually in space travel. In this gameplay, we can see ourselves coming out of hyperspace to Coruscant, and we're running an X-Wing with Poe Dameron. As mentioned earlier, Poe Dameron was never on Coruscant in the sequel trilogy, so either one of 2 things is happening here. It's either a free play mode that we see right now, or they just allow you to play any character you want no matter what saga you're playing. But the UI pops for just a split second in this trailer, and it actually tells us a lot. Here, as we arrive on Coruscant, we have 2 districts we can actually land on. We have the Federal District, and we have the how the f do you say that? Uskro District, Jesus. So it's very likely that you can fly around the planet and get to specific districts to where we can see this gameplay in the trailer of the X-Wing actually descending into the planet. I honestly thought there was not going to be this much detail in traveling from planet to planet, but there certainly is a lot here. But in the gameplay, you can also see yourself running a Slave 1 or a Y-Wing. And here we have a split second of gameplay of you in a Y-Wing going against an Executor Super Star Destroyer. I can't stress to you how much a level of detail and the amount of content is in this game. Next up, another feature you might have missed out on is the extras, which was shown right at the end of the trailer. These act more like cheat codes, but something you have to buy in in-game currency that you earn by just playing the game. And some of these were fan favorites that people really wanted to see in this game, all the way to the completely wacky modes. Now, we do get descriptions on some of these codes, but not all of them. But some that definitely pop out and grab your attention is Baguette Lightsabers. That's pretty self-explanatory on what that does. Galaxy Rave says it turns the galaxy into a fun disco for all to enjoy. That I can only assume is where characters just immediately immediately start dancing when you see them. Television mode adds an old-timey screen effect to the game. I'm assuming some sort of CTR grainy effect that most indie games actually have. Hologram mode gives your playable character a hologram look. Retro mode adds a quote-unquote retro style screen effect to the game, so I'm not exactly sure what that entails. And GNC civilians replaces all civilians with GNC droids. The final remaining ones we see is comedy weapons, rainbow effects, and cantina music. But the one that the trailer highlights the most is obviously mumble mode, which is what a lot of people wanted to see in the Skywalker Saga. But one last feature in extras that was quite interesting was Porg Companion. Now this makes me think that you can have some sort of pet that follows you throughout the game. In a very small gameplay clip of somebody playing as Jabba, we can see what looks like a Kowakian monkey lizard in the background. Whether it's Salacious B. Crumb or something, I don't know. And finally, the one extra bit of information you might have missed was actually not in the trailer. DLC leaks have already been data mined from Microsoft, and it shows up to 20 more purchasable characters via DLC packs. Now, from all the leaked content we see so far, what we can roughly confirm is that there's going to be Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2 content, along with The Bad Batch, Rogue One, and what looks to be Solo, a Star Wars story as well. This is certainly not new, it's part of a season pass, and LEGO games always announce these season passes before the game comes out, but if you don't want to have to purchase them separately, they usually come out alongside the deluxe edition for free. But this is not 100% confirmed information. Again, this is just more of an educated guess. But that was a few features you might have missed in the new trailer for Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of the gameplay? What do you think of the features that are coming with this game? My question of the day to you guys is, what's your overall opinion on this game, and are you excited to finally get it on April of 2022? That's one thing I forgot to mention, they got a new release date finally. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them and I'll try to get back to some of you as well. But besides that guys, I've been Charlie, you've been watching EcksToo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care guys.